small winner, be the juiceable. From the top, juiceable do, and juiceable can, and juiceable do. Intruder, how dare you? Like that stupid part in that stupid play with those stupid fire-rolls anyway! Juiceable cat! He's so stupid!
Hey, Wiz, how'd Melwina take the news? She said the part was stupid. And attacked you? I'm so sorry. At least she's out of her hair now. To be honest, she's right about the part being stupid. It was the best name I could conjure up on the spot. Guess we gotta blame it on my juice. Thanks for your help, newbie. I could tell you're gonna be a star around here. Now go on, dust your shoulders off. Keep it moving.
The spirit of Mukogawa is no display piece. It was forged for combat. Take it. Just please don't let that fleshy fool squander its destiny.
The spirit of Mukogawa! Thank you, Wizard. But, there's a huge gouge in the blade. I'll be lucky to get 100 gold pieces for this now. Oh well, something's better than nothing, I suppose. Now, the relic I want back the most is worth 1,000 spirit of Mukogawas. Just as I put the final nail into my repaired front door, the most disgusting creature I've ever seen came crashing in through a window. Then I realized I recognized the horrid monster. Rather, I recognized who he used to be. The spiral-renowned thief, James Annalita. James paid for his life of crime with a sentence of death, only to continue his thieving ways in the underworld under the moniker Worm Guts. Oh. But Worm Guts has returned to the land of the living, and he came for the relic that cost him his life, the Sleeper's timepiece. I chased him to a tower down the way, but I was no match for Worm Guts and his undead minions. Could you retrieve the Sleeper's timepiece?
What's this? Did that coward shell us send a child to fight his battles? Wait, you're a wizard child, no? Perhaps we can help one another. The Sleeper's timepiece allows its owner to control the nightmares of others. But I've been unable to master its enchantments. Care to team up? No? So be it. It's your funeral. But I warn you, I don't think you're going to like the underworld very much. Minions, attack! Sleeper's timepiece was the death of me once. I don't need it ruining my afterlife too. Just pray Shellus never discovers its true value.
You got the Sleeper's timepiece back! Thank goodness Wormguts wasn't able to unlock its powers. Its value decreases with every use. Not that I'd ever sell this beauty. Of course, I might not understand its magic, but I do understand how dangerous it is. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done, Wizard. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go buy the biggest, heaviest safe I can find.
Hello again, young wizard. Do the smell of brimstone and burnt hair spell word from Firecat Alley? You helped quell an undead insurrection and cure the fire elf curse? Impressive! We're not out of the woods yet, but we're making headway. Good job on cleaning up those streets. You know, if this whole student of magic thing doesn't work out, you have a bright future as a guard. For now, though, report back to the headmaster and tell him that everything is under control.
Hello again. Welcome to the box. She's not as small as she looks on the outside, is she? Now, to the business at hand. There is a sinister force threatening all of us. He, she, or it is tampering with the building blocks of history. My instruments have detected a major change in Ravenwood's I have configured a portal to take you to old Ravenwood. Go through and see if you can figure out what's been changed in the past. Let me know what you discover in old Ravenwood, and we'll work up a plan to restore things to their natural order.
I'm going to fail. Oh, I didn't see you there. Professor Greyrose sent me here to prove myself. If I don't defeat Frosty Walker in a duel, I'll be expelled for sure. Can you help me?
cooperation. No one told me this was going to be a group project.
Thank you. I could never have defeated that frigid foe on my... But I have years of schoolwork and ice spells ahead of me. Switch schools? Is such a thing possible? Can you research if such a thing can be done? Please let me know as soon as you can.
Gamma, help.
Face the heat, little...
Wizard, can I beg your assistance once more? This guy looks tough.
Wizards. The Fire School would be honored to have you brighten its ranks.
We did it! Well, I mean, you mostly did it, but I helped. This magic felt natural to me. Let's tell Memphis.
What? Dahlia Falmea? You're a fire wizard now? I thought my master, the maestro, convinced you to join the ice school.
I think Grimsness ran down into the lower level of the fire tower. Quick, let's catch him.
Oh, Maestro! You again? Cinder and smoke! Well, come on then and face my fiery feathers!
We must tell Professor Memphis about this maestro.
Grimsness Burnt Black was plotting against Ravenwood with someone called the Might. And here Grimsness...
This raven, Grimsness Burnt Black, was a servant of one called the Maestro? That is an ominous name. I'm glad we restored Dahlia to her proper place. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Keep your wits about you. I may have to call upon you soon.
I hear you return to the fire. Good day.
Hello.
You
Professor Greyrose summoned me.
Oh! Hello.
Hello, young wizard. You should come see me in Ravenwood. I think you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Come see me at the Storm Mill on Triton Avenue.
Young wizard, I have exciting news for you about gardening. Could you visit me in my classroom at Ravenwood?
I need your skills to help me with something. Come to the fire school when you can, please.
Wizard, the Ravenwood professors tell me you're a prime candidate to learn about monstrology. Meet me in Ravenwood whenever possible.
Alistair broke open the sealed caves and unleashed the undead. Why? Deranged as he's become, I can't believe chaos is his only ambition. He was always dedicated to his wife, Sylvia. When illness claimed her, his devotion led him to delve into terrible rituals to restore her to life. I forbade him. He ignored me and destroyed the deaf school in his folly. Now he seeks the Order of the Fang, a lost sect with their own secrets. We must learn why. There is a being who sees through time with the eyes of history and the future, gifted him by the grandmother of ravens. But his eye of history was stolen some time past, and without it, his vision is limited and his memory addled. Alas, we haven't any other choice. So come with me, wizard, to Ravenwood. I have a very important task for you today, young wizard. Your studies will have to wait. You've done such a great job elsewhere. I could use your magic on Colossus Boulevard. I had to lock the gate because the street had become too dangerous. Professor Greyrose summoned an army to run out the ghosts. Something must have gone very wrong with her spell. The gate guard, Private O'Doyle, can tell you more. Please find him in the shopping district and see if he needs help.
You've seen the signs, haven't you? Why, signs of the end of the spiral, of course. Peculiarities, instances of pure impossibility. You may not have seen them yet, but you will. The Gravulum Order has detected increasing numbers of Pecrons all across the spiral. Pecrons? Why, they're invisible micro-magic particles that exist and don't exist at the same time. In concentration, they create peculiarities. That's the theory, at least. The Gravulum Order is dedicated to investigating this frightening trend, and we need your help. Take this Gravulum badge and get a reading from the Gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order.
Can I help you? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one I was told about. I'm Principal Monstrologist, Gilder Burke. Thanks for coming. Headmaster Ambrose is allowing me to recruit talented and studious young wizards for an exciting new elective program, Monstrology. It's an ancient practice from my home world, Albion, and I've come to share Monstrology throughout the spiral. So let's get started. The motto of Monstrology is Know Thine Enemy. You'll learn to profile your enemy, extract their strengths, and use them to your benefit. We use special monstrological extract spells to enchant damage spells, which can then capture an enemy's very essence, or animus. An enchanted spell that deals damage will result in extraction of one animus, plus an additional animus is extracted with a defeating hit. Now pay attention here, because this is very important. To formally collect the animus you've extracted, you must win the duel. Once you've successfully collected an enemy's animus, their profile is added to your Monstrology tome, so you can reference them at any time. There's much more to Monstrology than that, of course, but I find 'tis easier to do than to listen. It's high time for some field work. Take this extract undead animus spell and use it to capture the animus of any undead enemy you'd like to profile. Well, almost any. Since you're new to Monstrology, you'll want to tussle with a low-level enemy to maximize your chances of animus extraction. Start with the Lost Souls on Unicorn Way. Extract one Lost Soul animus, then return here and we'll wrap up your introduction to Monstrology.
You have gained your first Heal Over Time spell. The Sprite spell will heal a small amount when you cast it, and then heal a larger amount over the next 3 rounds of combat. Spells that heal over time can be very helpful, so make sure to use them wisely. As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students. I speak of gardening. Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles. Wizards of all schools can garden, so my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life. There is so much to learn about gardening, and I know just the person to teach you. Seek out Farley in Gollum Court. He will explain the basics of gardening to you.
So you are ready to learn your next spell? Very well. You will first need to collect a fire shard from a fire elf on Firecat Alley. After that, talk to Bernie.
Wizard, once upon a time there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans. When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and Grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh, dear. You see, Wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator eats the stars. Malastair, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
Malastair stole the Eye of History? Of course. And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, there was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's Tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. We call them gobblers. I admire you wizards. My niece studies ice magic at Ravenwood, but I'm worried about her. She said she was doing some school project on Colossus Boulevard, but I don't know why she has to do it now. Would you go speak to her and see if she needs any help? Her name is Mindy Pixiecrown.
Beware, young wizard. The street you now have access to contains battles which are handled a little differently. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
The storm mill is in trouble, and I need your help. Something strange is going on down below us, and we don't know what. You might not know this, but we collect magical lightning here and store it in the storm batteries buried far below the mill. The storm batteries are in tunnels that were once beneath Triton Avenue, but now they're located right off Crab Alley. I need your help to take a look down there and see what can be done. Here's a water-breathing potion. Go to the edge of the river, near the anchor rope, and jump down to Crab Alley. Find Herman. He might have an idea about what's going on down there.